Hey guys, Dan from Muff Squad here, back again with another video. This is my round one of our old formats 2017 NAIC tournament. I played DeciTales. I pretty much been playing Igor Costa's top 4 list from that tournament. As you can see on the screen, just plays a 4-4-4 Decidueye line, very standard for Decidueye decks at the time because of course the giant plants. It plays a 2-1 Ninetales line, so Vulpix is very good, just starting him or retreating into him early game just to use a free attack beacon, just to set up your Decidueyes or Pokemon. Coco's a good because he's a good pivot, and he's also for DC for it spreads 20 damage, so it does good math because you also play the Espeon EX that with the Miraculous Shine attack de-evolves Pokemon, so you could just set up spread damage between Feather Arrows and Coco and Ninetales, and then de-evolve certain things like Garbodors and Trubishes and whatnot. So very good deck. I'm just gonna jump right into my match here. This is my round 1 opponent. I was playing against a DrampaGarb, and this is how it went. So I'm on the left here, my opponent is on the right, and we're just shuffling up here. So while we shuffle up here, guys, I just want to say if you guys want to join our old format Discord, I'll post a link below. We're running all kinds of tournaments, all types of formats, all different years. It's very fun. We got a good group of people there. Very good time. We usually play webcam, but we're open to playing PTCGO for more modern eras, or proxies are allowed, so if you guys don't have to shell out a lot of money for these old cards or whatnot, because we do all know that they are pricey. But yeah, we would love for you guys to join, and please follow me on Twitch too. I stream often, Muff Squad NJ, twitch.tv/MuffSquadNJ. Check me out on Twitter at MuffSquadNJ. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I'm trying to pump out as much old format content as possible. I'll probably be doing some battle style videos for current standard as well, but yeah, for now I'm just focusing on some old formats because I'm not really a fan of standard right now. So we're gonna go ahead and flip. I called heads, so I'm gonna go first here. We're gonna set up, both draw 7. So in this format, the person going first could support a turn 1. So that's a bit of a change. So I do get a mulligan here. Pretty bad hand, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't get a basic there because I really didn't have any playable cards. So my opponent will be able to draw a free card. He does have a basic, and he's to start here. So so he's playing against I'm playing against DrampaGarb here. So I got a game plan is try getting spread damage on the Trubishes, and then also limit my item usage so that Trashlands doesn't just one-shot a Decidueye GX. So I do get a basic here. Putting on my prizes, 6 prizes. Gonna start the game here. I'm gonna flip over my starting Pokemon. It's a Rowlet. So I'm drawing for turn. My opponent starts a Trubbish. I get down another Rowlet. Attach a Grass. So Forest of Giant Plants is a stadium card that allows you to evolve your grass Pokemon the turn you play them. So you can go quickly into a stage 2 Pokemon as soon as you play them down. Very strong. It eventually got banned, but a very strong card. I level ball here. I don't think I have the Forest of Giant Plants, so we won't be seeing a Dartrix here. I think I grab a Vulpix here. So my prizes were very bad in this game, like in hindsight looking back. I prized a Ninetales GX, I prized a couple DCEs. So I Ultra Ball here, I'm getting rid of a Grass and a Lysander to grab a Tapu Koko, just for the pivot, just to thin out a card from my deck as well. And I believe I have a Sycamore in hand. I'm just going to see a clean Sycamore for 7, yep. So I'm playing 2 item cards already, that should be noted. I have to watch my items for the Garbodor's Trashlands, and I just pass here. I can't attack. I have 2 items, and I told my opponent that I'm going to be keeping track of my items with the dice, and that I was going to be putting them above my prize card. So yeah, so I do have 2 items, and I think this is where I tell them. So 2 items my opponent here on his turn benches a Tapu Lele and he's going to use Wonder Tag. So Wonder Tag says that you're allowed to search your deck for a supporter card. DrampaGarb or Garbodor decks usually wanted to see a Bridget here. Him grabbing an N probably tells me he prized the Bridget. Usually, if he's playing toward Reckless list, that list only played one Bridget, so odds are he probably prized it. Plays an Ultra Ball here. He's gonna dump two cards, which is a Psychic Energy and a
Psychic and
gonna dump another card, a Sycamore, and then he's probably just gonna grab another Pokemon to start setting up with here. And something wrong with the video. I'm not sure what happened. What's going on with the video? Did grab a Grandpa Psychic Energy. Okay, so he gets two Pokemon and he played N, he plays the Grandpa, attacks the energy, played N, grab fetch another Trubbish, retreat and just writes it as 1. Okay, so on my turn, I do get the Forest of Giant Plants. I'm going to evolve up into a Dartrix. Evolve into a Decidueye because of Forest of Giant Plants. And let's see here. What else? So I currently do have one Feather Arrow online, so I am going to be able to use a Feather Arrow here. I'm going to use Shaman's Setup ability to draw 4 cards. Might as well be able to try using it while I'm not under Garbotoxin. Darker and Decidueye because of Forest of Giant Plants again. So now I have 2 Feather Arrows. I whipped the DCE, but I did get a Grass, so I'm able to just get Grass on 2 Decidueyes. I do have 2 Feather Arrows here. So I want to get that Fellowship also good to prevent Garbotoxin, or just to kill the Garbotoxin using a Snipe, or Coco and a Snipe. But I kind of wasn't thinking. Now I just activated Drampa's Berserk for 150 now by doing that, so that might have been questionable. But then again, I was also thinking like he probably actually does do that. 110 if he goes to Berserk, that's 220. Actually, it is a 2-shot because I have 20 damage on me already. So I looked at it like regardless, he has to 2-shot. He 2-shots me anyway, so I'm better off just using Feather Arrows to that Trubbish. So we go right on cue, and just as needed, he wants to turn off those Feather Arrows, so he's gonna Ultra Ball and grab the Garbotoxin. So now both players do not have abilities as long as there's a dual attached to that Garbotoxin, Garbodor. He plays N. So off this end, he obviously wants to see a DCE, so he could Berserk for 150. Possibly get start setting up other attackers as well. Maybe get another Drampa, maybe evolve that Trubbish or into a Trash like a Garbodor, or get another Trubbish down in his bench. So he does get the DC. He hasn't got a Pokemon in hand. So most of these the turn. I don't have abilities currently because of the Garbotoxin ability. But eventually, rather, I evolve a good Dartrix, I evolve a good Decidueye. So now I have 3 Decidueyes because of just like that. This is the second turn. I'm just going to play Sycamore. I just start 2 more items, putting myself at 4 items. Draw 7 for a DCE. I whipped again. I'm whipping DCE several times. So, yeah, this feels pretty bad. I at least wanted to hit this thing for 90 damage, so I could come up with a second Decidueye, the Grass, and look for another DC and hit her for, and just 2-shot this thing. But whiffing here is actually going to really slow me down But I think I do have a field blower in hand. I think I saw that I drew a field blower, so I do have 3 feather arrows, so a field blower would kill that Garbotoxin, so I will be seeing a prize here. Let's go ahead and take the both Flowstones away, which is good because 2 Flowstones gone, so you have 2 more available. Using 3 feather arrows, put 60 damage on that Garbotoxin, and then take a prize. If I whip the DCE off that would be huge, then my prize is everything. Fortunately, I didn't, so I'm just gonna hollow hunt here and grab the field blower again, grab a grass energy, and grab Lysander, just because that was a play via Seeker and actually it doesn't play different. I just grab Lysander just because if I top deck a DC, I could also just kill the Trubbish, or I could kill the Garbotoxin and evolve that back into that Trubbish on his into a Garbotoxin. I have field blower, do the hollow hunt, I can field blower Lysander and kill the Garbotoxin. So he plays a Super Rod. He grabs the 1/1 Garbotoxin line and a Psychic Energy, shuffles that back into his deck. Let's see what supporter he has for turn. He has an energy. He's going to charge the Choice Band to be active. He currently does 110, but that is a knockout still on the Citywide. I think he wants to play the Flowstone. So that's his 3rd Flowstone, and then he plays an Instructor Rango down. So this isn't exactly Cord Reckless. Cord Reckless did not play that Instructor Rango. He plays a Psychic Energy onto the Lele, he's going to Instruct for 2 here. Not even sure if he had a supporter in hand. He's going to play Field Blower, gets rid of my Flowstone in Stadium, putting me at 5 items in my discard pile. And then he's Sycamore for a clean hand of 7. So he definitely wants to see a Trubbish or Garbotox on his turn. Start fetching other units. Don't see any Ultra Balls or any other Pokemon. He does have a Tapu Lele, but yeah, unfortunately he does whiff the Garbotoxin, so I will have some at least 2 feather arrows on here because this thing's going down. He's going to go down to 4 prizes to my 5, and that's okay. So right now, Berserk is only doing 110 because there's no damage on his bench, so I learned my lesson. I have 2 feather arrows here, so I probably don't want a feather arrow the Trubbish now, unless I had a Ninetales, which it is prized. So I bench another Rowlet here, play Ultra Ball, and this is where I realized I didn't check for the Ninetales early on, and this is where I realized that it was prized. I played Ultra Ball. I'm getting rid of that Espeon, so I figured I'd discard the Espeon now because it has psychic weakness and I've already accumulated a lot of items. So it's kind of just a sitting target if I was to ever put it into play. And the Evolve, I haven't gotten sufficient spread damage, so I'm just like probably not going that route this game. Putting myself at 6 items after that Ultra Ball. I failed the Ultra Ball, and I'm going to play End. I'm going to take my opponent's 9-card hand, bring it down to 4, and giving myself a 5-card hand. Again, still looking for that DCE, at least to get an attack off this turn. Doing 90 to the Drampa would be huge here. And let's see what I do. Draw 5 cards, and we whiffed again. Feels bad. I could not find a DCE for the life of me. So it's unfortunate that we whiffed there. So I don't know what I ended up doing. So I just put the 2 feather arrows on the active Drampa. And I think I just leave this Coco active because he can't one-shot me. So the Choice Band is only relevant to EX and GX, and so Berserk only does 80 damage right now, unless he gets a Rainbow Energy and that would activate Berserk. But unfortunately he attaches a TCE to the Lele, and yeah, so Berserk won't knock out my Tapu Koko in the active. I have 6 items. He still wants to look for that Garbotoxin. He does have an N. I think he's debating if he wants to play N or not. does play the end. Both could shuffle up. He draws 4, I draw 5. I need a DCE, so I don't mind that at all. My last turn, I didn't really play many cards, so I had a pretty much dead hand. I think that's why he was debating if he wanted to play or not, because I didn't play any cards really from the end. So let's see what he grabs here. Does he get any bench Pokemon? He does bench another Drampa. I don't think he gets the Garbotoxin. He does have a Trashalanche Garbodor, but I don't think he wants to evolve the Floatstone one because so I think we're just gonna see a Berserk here for 80, and that's it. So I'm gonna draw for turn again. Desperately looking for a DCE here. I don't even think I got a DCE off of that N, which is whiffing bad here. So the active Drampa has 140 HP remaining. If I could get a Choice Band and DCE, I could kill that active. So I do have the Choice Band. So 1 Feather Arrow to it and a DCE would kill it with Razor Leaf. So I Sycamore, discarding 1 item, putting myself at 7 items. Looking for a DCE, do I get it? And the 7th card is a DCE finally. So I'm finally going to be taking some prizes here and taking out that Drampa. Most likely going to be Feather Arrowing once to the active and then once to the Trubbish. Just to start setting up damage on that thing so when it becomes a Garbotoxin. So yeah, I do put 1 Feather Arrow on the active here, putting it at 60, so 120 with the Choice Band is a knockout. And I'm going to use my 2nd Feather Arrow onto the Trubbish most likely. Yep, which I do. I'm going to free retreat into the Decidueye here, and then I'm going to use Razor Leaf for knockout, putting myself at 3 prizes, taking 2 here, and now my opponent. I mean, this Lele is pretty big now, so Energy Drive is doing a solid 120 damage as of right now. If he put the Choice Band, that's 150. If he put the DCE in a Choice Band, that's what, 190. That's hefty damage for just the top of Lele here. So my opponent's going to play down a Lele. He's going to Wonder Tag, gets to search his deck for a supporter card. I have an 8-card hand, so he probably wants to end me here to 3 cards. Just diminish my hand. So that was a big focus of these Garbotoxin decks. They always just want to activate Garbotoxin in any too low hand sizes. Very punishing combo. The fact that you just have no hand to play with, and then also no ability, so you can't get bailed out by like a Shaman EX or a Tapu Lele. So very punishing combo. He's still looking for a supporter card here. He does grab the end. I think he's going to go back into his deck here. He's not done with his turn. He's going to play some more cards out of his hand. He's going to attach the Psychic Energy to the bench Drampa, and then he's just going to play the end here. So we're going to both shuffle up our hands. He's going to see 4. I'm going to see 3. So, I had an 8-card hand. So going down to a 3-card hand is very punishing. Odds are that he wants to take away a lot of playable cards that I had in my hand. So I still have access to my 2 Field Blowers because I did rescue. I hollow hunted the 1 back, so the deck plays 2 Field Blowers, so I do have access to both. So I have a 3-card hand. He sees 4. See what he grabs. He does have an Ultra Ball, so I wonder if he gets the Garbotoxin this turn, but he will have to discard some valuable pieces here. Discarding that DCE, so giving him only access to 1 more DCE for the entire game because there's 1 in play, 1 and 2 in discard now. So he does grab the Garbotoxin. He does have Instruct here, so he could see some cards off the Instruct before he actually evolves the Garbotoxin. And so let's see with his hand. I think it was a Trubbish on his hand, so he could bench that and then Instruct for 2.
Instruct for 2.
Which is really good. This is a great. I mean, that was a great end to 4, to be honest. And then he's going to evolve into Garbotoxin, and most likely we'll be seeing a. Yeah, he's going to Energy Drive me for 120, and that's solid for. It's a solid 2-shot here. So 2 shots to Decidueye. I can't kill this thing because I don't have access to the feather arrows. Even if I did, I don't even do enough. I would have to evolve that 3rd Rowlet into a 3rd Decidueye. So, oh, my 4th Decidueye is actually prized as well. That was one of my other bad prizes. So, I'd have to rescue Stretcher to get the other Decidueye online. So, I do have a grass. I'm going to set up that Bedge Decidueye just to start setting it up for another Razor Leaf attack here. I'm currently doing 120 damage to the active Lele, which is a solid number. I'm going to play Level Ball. I evolved the bench Rowlet into a Dartrix, so Decidueye isn't in deck, so I'd have to find a Rescue Stretcher to turn that into a Decidueye. I have Field Blower in hand, so I would have access to 2 Feather Arrows, and I wonder if I do put them on the... Yeah, I do. So I'm going to take away the Float Stone, giving myself abilities again, putting myself at 9 items now. I probably most likely put the 2 Feather Arrows onto the Garbotoxin, putting it at 60 damage, 40 HP remaining. I believe he ended me into 2 Field Blowers, so that's why I'm doing that, because even if he does activate it again, I have Field Blower to use my... Oh, I don't, because this thing will die, so I won't have 2 Feather Arrows probably on the next turn. So maybe that was questionable of like attaching that grass. I should have attached that grass to the Dartrix, because I could have used like Sharp Blade Quill or whatever it's called to snipe 20 to kill that Garbotoxin. So maybe that was the play, like attaching the grass to the... I should have attached the grass to the Dartrix. So I just hit for 120. My opponent's going to evolve that Trubbish into a Trash Lance, Garbodor. Attaches a Rainbow Energy. That Trash Lance is currently doing 180 damage, just killing that Shaman EX. So my opponent has a pretty much like a checkmate on board. He kills my active Decidueye with Energy Drive, and then he kills my Shaman currently for his last 2 prizes. So just Trash Lance, just a massive attacker in this format.
Versus Seeker.
He's gonna Via Seeker. I have a 1-card hand, so I don't think we're gonna be seeing an end here.
Sycamore.
He's gonna just Sycamore here, just see a fresh new hand of 7, which is huge here. Just it also thins out his deck and lets him play dead cards so that he could prepare for a late game man on his part. So he does Sycamore. He has a fresh hand here. He's already attached for turn. He's supported. Just debating if he wants to play. Okay, so he wants to activate Garbotoxin, and he is going to put the Choice Band on it as well. So that does activate it again. And we're going to see an Energy Drive for knockout. He's going to go down to 2 prizes here. Also throwing another item into my discard. So now that Trash Lance is actually doing 200 damage. Choice Band 230. So it's not looking so great for me. I promote my Tapu Koko. I have a 2-card hand. I know one of them is a Field Blower here. So if I had put that Grass Energy that I put on Decidueye on the Sharp Blade Quill, things could have been a lot different here, because I would have at least taken a prize here, and then because I would have Feather Arrowed and Sharp Blade Quill that Garbodor for 40 damage, taking 1 prize, and then also having a single prize in the active. But I mean, Lysander wins him the game regardless because of my Shaman. So I whiffed that here. I don't use the Field Blower because I don't want to activate anything for him. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just Beacon for free, grabbing Lid. So I grabbed the Lid because I have Field Blower in hand, so I got at least Field Blower and Wonder Tag. So my opponent has the Via Seeker for Lysander. He's just gonna mainly retreat.
And the Garbotoxin
promote the Trash Lynch.
And then
Garbodor, Via Seeker for Lysander. And he just brings up the Shaman EX.
Bring up the Shaman.
And that is his last 2 prizes. So that's my round 1. I'm taking the loss there. I'm going to 0-1. My opponent is going to 1-0 with DrampaGarb. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be posting my round 2 matchup. very shortly when I play it. And if you haven't already, please follow me on the socials, and please like the video and subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.